So welcome to today's Greater Life CoffeeCast. And today, the invitation as we open an exploration of the pillar of home is become the vessel. What do I mean? Become the vessel that only you can be to contain a quality of love that only you can contain. And in becoming that vessel, allow yourself to be so filled with the unique love that you are, that it bubbles over from the tops of the vessel and ripples out into the world to quench the thirst of those who need it most. And so what is it to become a vessel? Well, I'm always reminded of the words of Khalil Gibran from The Prophet, where he's asked to speak on love, and he says, "And think not you can direct the course of love. For love, if it finds you worthy, directs your course." And those words also bring to mind some lines from a poem I think I've shared before that I wrote a good few years back. And it goes, "So who are we? Just souls lighting up, surrendering our all to the calling of love, and we will be whatever life needs us to be. But see, here's how life works so geniusly, is that when you seek to serve others as you serve yourself, the universe decides that your best way to help is to live what you love without compromise or doubt, because your greatest joy is your greatest clout." And in those two sets of words from different poetic sources, we really get to the heart of what it is to be a vessel for love. It is to simultaneously understand that to utterly surrender, to let yourself, to let all ideas of who you are and what you must be and should be and could be empty out, so that all is left is a space for love to fill everything totally. And this is the idea of surrendering to love. That love directs your course, and love itself, and some might call love God and other things. I'm not sure that is helpful. I think we can all agree that love is a quality we would like more of in the world, and we don't necessarily need to anchor it into any more labels than that. But perhaps you have had in your life those moments where things so perfectly align beyond any way that you could have engineered them. And I believe that is what is being hinted at here, where love directs your course. And I'm reminded as well of the great Indian mystic Sri Aurobindo, who said, in response to the question, how do I find my purpose? His response was, first seek God, and God will reveal your purpose. And so for me, obviously here, we are talking about first seek love. Seek that great quality that is at the heart of what we would have all the good things of life to be. And to recognize that in being this vessel, that it is also about what is the things that you would most love, because then there is a unique quality, a unique, some might say, frequency of love that is being cultivated, because it is born of your greatest joy, aka your greatest love. And one of the things that I've given great study to over the years is the concept of synergy. And in studying the synergies that are created within an ant colony, the famous biologist E.O. Wilson talked about division of labour, and how, because the ants were so effective in division of labour, they were able to create these incredible structures both above ground and below ground. And if we take this idea of division of labour, and I think I've mentioned it here previously, well, what do we each have upon our fingers that gives us proof of the unique division of labour that can exist among the human species? Well, it is our fingerprint. That you are, among the 8 billion of us on this planet, unique. And therefore, when it comes to the division of labour of love, you alone can cultivate the quality of love that you can experience and gift. And so if we talk about creating synergies of love, this, for me, is where we get to what it truly means to be a vessel, where the more each of us can allow ourselves to utterly surrender to love directing the course of our life, then we allow a unique quality of love to flow through us that can only come from us because it is born too of our greatest love. And then that division of labour exists where we are each sharing a unique aspect and quality of love, creating a love that is far greater than the sum of its parts, creating something where each of our individual sparks of love creates something so much more, a blaze of love that can light the world. And if you may be tempted to think that this has veered into the woo-woo, then let me just anchor it more for you. That we know from the experiments of people like Lynn McTaggart that plants grow more flourishing when they are sent love. We can measure the bioelectric energy fields of trees and how they expand and grow when they are sent love. So that love is not some ephemeral aspect. Love is a very real force, a very measurable force whose impact and influence we can see and feel on a daily basis. And for me, there is no doubt right now that in the world we exist in, greater love would be a very good thing. And so, today, how can you allow yourself to truly be a vessel for love? To empty out all of the doubts and fears that may have held you back, all of those conditionings that may limit your capacity for love, and allow yourself to utterly stand whole, complete, and powerful as the uniquely loving being that you are. And from that place, what do your day's actions and intentions look and feel like? And what might it be to step forward today, filled up with that love, and to let it guide your course?